But so far, this has been an utter mess. Looks like Flying finally took the message that the U.S. troops completely fucked them. They're gonna go back to base. I'm gonna freaking drone strike them.
So let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Pinky, welcome.
So let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
And Energy, welcome. Well, the Vic survived in terms of its wheels. They're all fired. This is just a perfect fucking target. I'm sorry, we gotta take it out. If they don't immediately get out of the goddamn truck while this drone is on the prowl. I heard broken glass. Otherwise, they're gonna still be alive. Wheels are still okay. Otherwise, U.S. forces, I'm having these guys try to quickly get out, because U.S. backup is only when it's really needed. Otherwise, these guys are gonna come back on their garrison checkpoint here. Few grenades going off again. I swear, it's freaking bad frags today have been causing a lot of casualties. No, actually, bad suicide vests. That's definitely been it, for fuck's sake. So I'm actually surprised none of them have noticed that the U.S. forces are right over here. Don't backblast yourself. Otherwise, I quickly retake that checkpoint. I'm going to give one more wave of infantry and then let them push up as best I can, considering that we're pretty much getting depleted here. Have them push up in a staggered column with all deliberate speed. That should be good. Replace our global skills to accommodate for them.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
DJ, thank you for the follow. And they're still firing at my drone. Limit the lives, they will get good. Yeah, this is meant to be a joke parody campaign where we just make a bunch of funny fucking highlights, so. Achilles, welcome. Love your mod. Otherwise, let's see which one decides to fucking jihad themselves again. Where are my fucking reinforcements going? They're just staying right there. We also have the M113. We'll push that up. Looks like they're taking the openness of this. They're going to assault this. Look, if it didn't work the first time, what makes you think it's going to work the second time? You're going to get killed again. Calling it right now. Not really being that bright today. Alright, guys. Take some bets. Even though I already know the answer here. Capital F, they're going to somehow manage to push into the town from this hill and not get murdered. Or lowercase f, they're definitely going to get murdered up on this hill. Fuck's sake. They haven't even done any fucking damage to the drone. God damn. Surprised when... I'm still surprised when Rutger was crossing around, he did not find those frickin' caches. Someone saying a capitalized F and laughing and then putting a lowercase f. Yeah, I feel ya. I feel ya. But shouldn't some of them be taking some of the trucks they have out and about and moving them back? Because now they're literally down to one asset vehicle. So that's not gonna do too well. Ay. So the M113 I've just had come up the road, and he's actually starting to off-road here. firing at Makarov, who has an STV. He's hugging this for life. And Excel gets up point blank, kills these guys. And I think that was Rube that then took them out. So that thing's going to smoke and go down. Otherwise, we still have the drone up. I could always drone strike the trucks in the open. However, I'm waiting for them to get in a better... When they're all grouped up in a truck, that's when I want to airstrike, because I'm limited on those assets there. When it runs out, I'm going to have it come back to base and then send it back after a minute. So she goes down. And now they're going to pick, again, they're going to pick this frickin' bunker area and start engaging troops. So this thing just went down. We're going to send them up. They're popping smoke as best they can. They're going to get Andrew back up. Rube's the medic. He'll be able to epi him. Ay. Come on. I'm going to tell them outright. If they just followed the other road, they could have captured a frickin' BMP and an M113. Then they could have bum rushed the objective and stolen a tank. And had a much easier time, but hey, player-based play is what they want to play, you know what I mean? Amish, you're okay. Forgive him for now. Is there still going to be a 4-op? I don't know what you mean by... Oh, wait, at 4? Yes, the, Unsun's gonna be at 4 to 7, and then the frickin' 506 op that I've spent 5 hours of fucking prep work for via live stream, that'll be done at 8:30 to 10:30. So they're dragging Andrew back, but he's awake again. So I think they're just dicking around with him.
So let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Naps, what the fuck? You're a fucking tier 1 in my member. You're one of the best goddamn PvP players we have, and now you decide to fucking follow.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Mr. Tim, welcome. Ah, yes, the classic. Some of these guys have glitched out, so now they run around naked routine. Lovely.
So let's give him a warm welcome.
Then again, these guys are playing jihadis. They're not going to really care. So, Sir Az, welcome. I don't... This is just going to end up... If they hold out here for another 3 minutes, it's 12... Okay, 12:58. If they hold up there for another 2 minutes, we'll mortar them. Amish, there's your follow, buddy. Thank you. And I hope... Amish, make sure you spread the word tonight for the 506 for all the guys that can play Secret Squirrel. This will be a Secret Squirrel op they want to play. So here they go. Again, that was pretty close to this guy, but those base RPG rockets they have, they're not really good against infantry. Remizus, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Oh my... Well, they disabled it. This was an empty asset for them. I wish my player base would learn this. If the tank gun starts moving, that means it's occupied. If it's just doing this, maybe give it a few warning shots. See if it reacts, and then get the AT on it. But I'm trying to provide them with tanks and, you know, some assets they can commandeer and have a little bit of fun with. Yeah, Maps may be fucking trolling. You know, that thought did occur to me, but then again, I've had way too many trolls on here today anyway, so fuck it. Get back in tier 2 and help these guys out, Naps. Yes, advancing. They try to use the defilade here, but not really working out for them.
So let's give them a warm welcome.
Shut up, my guys over there. Unofficial, welcome. See, I even increased the amount of bullet damage they could take before going unconscious, and they're still having a bit of a difficult time. But that being said, they're also advancing in some really bad areas. Drone's still up. We've got about another 5 minutes before I send another reinforcement US team. That'll again come from the hill. But they did try to move off this hill, so I won't mortar them yet. Otherwise, it's just a slow back and forth as they slowly push against the Afghan forces. We're gonna do another Zeus v Zeus within 2 weeks. I'm finalizing the procedure now and what day we'll do it on. It's gonna be done in August. ZVZ means Zeus v Zeus, by the way. Everyone's excited for it because some people have promised a very large prize pool that will go into the thousands of dollars, and people want the money, so... Personally, I've just been looking for the time to do it within the schedule. So, now they're starting to push up to these smaller buildings. This is where you use smoke to push up, but... That's just my advice. Some people don't agree with it. Yeah, that's also why NAFS wants to do it, because people will pay NAFS just to fuck me over. So I don't win the money. Man, player base is cold. Looks like we have more butt buddies also. Rocket just went out. Again, they're hitting this structure. I mean, I guess just to be terrorists. Otherwise, slow to advance. Yeah, Twitch doesn't reflect YouTube, and YouTube doesn't reflect Twitch. They're two separate services and vice versa. See, that grenade throw, unless that was some sort of bad frag, that just proves that there are people with 40 mic down here that are actually engaging single troops, so that's actually a bit interesting. But then we have those types of grenade throws. What makes me then think it's the player base. I have no idea who's throwing what fucking grenades. Otherwise, we still have the drone marauding around. Yeah, the radar will kill everything when it goes down, but it's going to require at least a satchel. Alright, what reinforcement should we put in, guys? It's about time to put another group down. I will give the options here. We're going to use Blue for Afghani. Let's see, let's not do a car. Oh, we can only do aircraft, lovely. Fine, in that case, we'll do a fucking cargo plane, RTB and despawn. And they're gonna head to the other one. So we're gonna try to do an Afghani ambush to delay the US forces a bit, have them reconsolidate that push. Afghanis are saying they quote-unquote have it so far. When they start getting pushed in the base right here, then yeah, it's fine. Calling me a big banana bitch, yeah. Ha ha ha. Funny. We're looking into other ways to do Zeus v Zeus. They have been brought up. I will ask some of the players who have found things again, but it's difficult for how we might do this. So choppers coming in. Yeah, they'll be able to hear it barely audible on their left. Looks like Andrew went down. Yeah, ANA still being useless. Otherwise, they're not doing too well. Andrew gets killed. But, no offense, he was kind of running off on his own over here. That's not the smartest thing to do.
Look up towards the south. There was an MI-17.
Have they taken emplacements such as mortars and MGs into the field? Yes. Mortars are a bit more of a pain to balance, but the issue is... Like, M2 emplacements, I don't mind. I've seen them bring in tow missile launchers, M2 emplacements, and other things, and use them effectively in the field. Mortars, I'm a bit iffy about. It's because they're an absolute pain in the ass to balance. Because technically, one of them could just set up a mortar at base and just mortar the shit out of everything, and there's technically nothing I can do about it, because they're doing it at their spawn, and if I mortar back, then they're all going to complain. So... mortars I generally don't allow unless there's a very specific reason I need them for. Because otherwise, you know, kind of just going up to an AO to find everything's been killed already, that's not really any fun. I might just let them do it one day. I probably won't stream that up because that's going to be very fucking boring just to watch them mortar the shit out of an objective. Then again, if that's your thing, maybe. But then you're going to have like 30 minutes of them just slowly coming through and killing off like 3 or 4 stragglers. But yeah, and then I'll ask them, do you really want to do that? Because if they really want to do that, I guess we'll have a guaranteed op time. Well, they will do something like that. If they really just want to shell everything. So Excel breaching on his right. However, that exposes him over here, and he gets shot. Wow, he still forces over here. They're now finally starting to get to the freaking ammo caches. So I'd say after this group gets wiped, then we're going to call in U.S. reinforcements. Otherwise, let's do another chopper and switch its boundaries around. Another weapon squad. That'll be the last of the Afghani units we'll see for a while. And then we will, you know, put in some U.S. forces. And then maybe start doing some tactical drone strikes. Because we are giving the player base a chance to get up to this base, but this is their third attempt. You know, the good old saying, 3 times the charm.
So, let's give him a
It's
warm
always
welcome,
valid, but
shall
still. It's a random user. Thank you for the follow. Another example of butt buddies. Man, the Afghanis, they take their battle buddy system very seriously. And that is why they Siamese twinned them at the anus. And then you have monsters like that. Anyway. At least they know when each other goes down. That way they can reinforce and assist when they need to. Yeah, Dead Gull saying not being a part of this object is so bad. If they... See, now they have the reinforcements pushing in the proper way, and hopefully they'll find the first frickin' ammo crate that they were supposed to loot. But if they did this op right, it would be fine. And it just reminds me that for some of these types of ops, I really need to put down arrows to guide the player base. Because I would assume in basic pathfinding, if you have a route down here, it should be okay. If you have a route in a fucking hill, that's not okay, because that exposes you to everything up here as well. If you go all the way around and get on a fucking hill that overlooks everything in the AO, that might be a bad idea. But then again, that's just me. So these two guys might actually be trying to push up to commandeer that BMP. Yeah, I have been also experimenting with the MK6 settings to disable artillery computers. That would be done as well. But it looks like this reinforcement squad, again, difference between US and Afghani forces. I tell them to flank right here, and what do? They go up this hill, get in an easy area to engage, and then go from there. So now they're fucking noticing these 2 vehicle assets that they're going to commandeer. Unfortunately, this tank is pretty fucked, so we're not going to be able to do that. So now that they're getting that fucking BMP, I'm going to send in 2 BTRs. Oh, look, they don't even have BTRs. That's lovely. So we'll just send 2 on 122s. Oh, wait, they have these American things. Alright, cool, we'll do that. Shit, I missed that follow. Sorry. Thank you. We'll go from there. David gets killed. Usually when I see that, that's normally because he blows himself up. Which might have been the case right here. A lot of people got blown up. And flying's down here. They're also not really sticking together. I could dissect the hell out of how this AO is really falling apart. But with this drone up in the air, these vehicles are going to be used at my leniency, so they really need to stay under these rafters or in cover, otherwise they're going to find themselves get drone striked pretty fucking quickly. So they're just firing ordnance over here. Well, because technically your name's a fucking troll name, so I don't really have to give you a shout out, but still. Alright, we'll let the BRDMs come in. Get these 2 guys out of the Urals. We got heavy fire support coming in, but that should be easy pickings for the goddamn BMP. Probably gonna drone strike that Vic. Here, I'll set you to engage.
Lock and load.
And we'll see what you do. Just as the AI. Not even sure if he'll engage properly at all. Regardless, 2 BRDMs pushing up in a really... Oh my god, they've combined! They've made a super BRDM! That is going to be incredibly difficult. Oh, wait, we have the BMP coming up. Never mind, they're screwed. The cookout's going to kill the other BMP. And, as I suspected. Cool, welcome. 102 smoking. The other one has bailed out. Okay, apparently there were US troops in the fucking Vic. That's weird. Otherwise, he's taking heavy 40 mic fire. And that causes the other one to smoke off. But he's still suppressing the shit out of him. So his tracks are definitely fucked. The other one's smoking. And Northern. Looks like Northern fucking killed himself with another Durka vest. Otherwise, M113 is now pushing up. Yeah, so I don't think any of them are in Engineer Team 6, which is the engineer group. This building just completely destroyed itself, so it's going to be stuck and not be able to maneuver. Which makes it a perfect drone target. I'm going to give it 60 seconds, and he hasn't moved. I'm going to drone strike him. Actually going to give him just a movement order, and we'll have to deal with that from there. But see, the player base are kind of scattering themselves. Not really any communication, not really any organization here. It's just evidence of their plan is not really surviving first contact. Otherwise, he's trying. 30 seconds. But they're not checking the military structures. They're not going for the loot. And I guess they're going to have to use the backup vehicle here to fill it with the ammunition and supplies. That freaked me out for a second. Alright, 60 seconds are up. Let's line this puppy up for a drone strike. They did have a plan. Just like real Taliban. Yeah, I mean, then again, if they're making a freaking parody of how ISIS works, then yeah, I would agree. I guess we're doing it right. That was right on him. And it looks like that also disabled the gun. So now this vehicle is completely unusable. He's still trying to find creative ways to use it. Looks like that drone strike also hit Rutger. I got a question. This will be interesting to see if this actually works. We create this as a cast target. And then I tell you... I'm going to wait for him to turn around and do another run. Yeah, okay. No, it doesn't. Only for attack choppers. That's a shame. So Andrew has gone down. I don't know where he was. Oh. What the hell happened to these guys? All three of them got wiped by something. I have no idea. Hold on. What wiped you?
I've got no clue, but somebody was double tapping me.
Yeah. When I was coming up on these two, I saw some AI double tapping them until they finally killed themselves, and then it finally dunked me in the head. And continued to double tap me.
What the fuck? Oh, come on. Don't click me out of my damn thing. Yeah, I've got... There's no AI around you. I mean, there's a few, but they're already dead, so I actually have no idea what got you. Let's conduct another drone strike. You know, that's actually a good idea. Hold on, hold on. That's a really good idea. Let's try to do a suppressive fire on it.
Sniper.
I don't have any dedicated snipers out there, though.
Rush! Sounded like a long-range rifle. I probably just a shot from a long distance, that's all. Snap sound. It was probably snapping.
Alright, suppressive fire.
See the gunshot running around. Put everyone there, and then we'll kill something else.
Understood.
Let's get him lined up, and then conduct a suppressive fire. Yeah, I honestly have no idea what got him. This is probably going to end badly, but fuck it.
Oh, there you go.
You know, how did I know? How did I know? How did I know? Why do I listen to you guys? Why do I even listen to you guys? Doesn't even count.
Let's
We're
give
gonna
him a warm
immediately
welcome,
scramble the
shall we?
drone again, because that was bullshit. Barber, welcome. Gotta love your alleged suppressive fire, you know what I mean? It's great. It's fucking great. Because I like you. Nah, I don't like you, Naps. You're gonna frickin' take blood money to fuck me over. There's three types of casts. Try the other two. Nah, because attack choppers and planes would outright fuck these guys. Is there a reason I'm not deleting the bodies? Yes. Because I saw that they were looting them to get their ammo back. Or at least load up some of the frickin' whatchamacallit. Is John 5 a tier 2 already? If we look over here, we can see that they have been taking some of the guns to load up in the ammo crates. So I'm not deleting bodies because they're taking those ammo crate, the ammo and the guns, and then they're trying to use those to complete the objective, even though there's much more efficient methods. So Excel is kind of pushed up and he's just killing everything in sight. That's how we fix that issue. Normally. Otherwise, from there on out, they're starting to get up to this Vic, though now they're just kind of camping these armored assets. I'd say at 1:30, I'm just going to fucking mobilize an Apache. Now, where has my drone gone? Bro.
On the way.
Back to the AO. Otherwise, do any of these guys have any spare aids? Oh my god, more Siamese twin. Do any of you at all have any form of AT? Could have sworn you did, but then again, if you didn't, well, then I guess you're all bumblefucks. Is anyone gonna help Rutger? I guess not. So we're going to give them 12 minutes to loot this base. I'm not going to send anything, and then I'm going to really mobilize U.S. forces. So they've got 12 minutes to do this objective. Because we still have a bunch of stragglers around. And I'm still going to be harassing them with the drone. So we'll see how this all plays out. They're pushing up with what they got, but without any crates loaded to then unload and load up, their ability to take stuff is significantly reduced. Spawn in a CSAT Viper team. Why? Jesus, dude, you're going way too fast. Missed the way. Yeah, these drones can really pick up speed.
Roger that.
Give him his movement order again so he doesn't stray. Otherwise, David, see, these guys are now individually breaching and they're getting killed from stragglers just going around, so it isn't really working out too well for him. Hey, when it needs to get somewhere, it needs to get somewhere, you know what I mean? Watch this. heck even got me? A target on my 6 or what? Yeah, max speed of that thing is pretty far. Was that Andrew, maybe? Yeah, now I have no idea how I even just died right there. So now they're pushing in. They haven't even fully cleared out this area. I think my drone just followed. Oh no, I hear it. We're just gonna keep doing airstrikes. They've got 9 minutes now to loot up and get back. Otherwise, they're pretty fucked. So I'm going at a low speed. I don't want to stall it, but I want to try to line up a shot. Well, one of them just hit me. Someone shot the left side of the wing. Flying way too low right there. Otherwise, now they literally have 9 minutes of not being harassed by anything except what's already in the AO. So let's quickly mobilize everything we've got. Yeah, that was the bloodlust sound, so I think might have killed somebody, but otherwise...
Okay, fair enough.
Push up everything we got, and try to make this difficult.
Alright, we're right back. Kill yourselves.
So I think this has gone on long enough. They've got their trucks pushing up. I'm not sure if they're even looting bodies anymore, but... now they need to go. Looks like they're getting Andrew up. It sounded painful. Here. We'll prep while they wait. Let's prep the full wrath of the United States. Let's see, we want Air Force. Guess it's not under Air Force. Let's just look under helicopters. Here we go. Ground suppression, ground suppression. Close air support.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Multi-roll. Land of Mortar, welcome. And a ground suppression.
Standing by.
I think those will be very, very nice. And we'll send the Abrams too. Okay? Because why not? But they're not really getting their objectives
Is there any of the slots that are
done.
engineer?
They're all the way at the bottom.
look good.
They're
That was fucking
under.
bullshit. I put half a magazine into a sniper and he didn't die.
They're under Engineer Team 6.
Okay, thank you. I'm just a bit retarded. Didn't see that.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you, no.
What the fuck was that? I'm sorry, Abrams. Okay? Okay? Abrams. Killing me, Smalls. Oh, I thought they just ran the frickin' 10 over. We got medical supplies right there. Now we have reinforcements, just what's left from that checkpoint now pushing in. Okay, we have a doggo. Hi, doggo. What's up? You're getting 2 dogs? What? Real life, man. Server's weird sometimes. Have way too many weird things come over. Alright, so we have that M2 going off. Just a bunch of infantry running around. 6 minutes till we deploy the United States. XL Arion, he was on that M2. Looks like he's been killed. He came out of the hatchback here to provide some fire support. Oh shit, no, that was out of crate. It's gonna lag me out for a second to load up its logistics. It's trying to remote control the infantry. It's right above it. Yeah, it's got an AA launcher too, so they could actually... They could, if they were doing their fucking job and they were checking bodies, they could actually deal with the U.S. forces. I say let's get a freaking RPG-18 and deal with them.
Again.
There we go. And that should cook it off. Or at least critically damage it. Yep, so she's cooking off now. 4 minutes till we deploy NATO's Wrath, or excuse me, the U.S. United States Forces Wrath. How did you cook off a freaking medical crate? What are you jihadists doing? He gets shot from these guys pushing across the way. One of their bodies just went up saying, "I must go, my people need me." It's lovely.
Ready for orders.
3 minutes till NATO, US's wrath. They're all still pretty separated here. No one's really coordinating reinserts. I've even given them blue force yeah, I guess green force tracking is what we'd call it. It's set to squads, not individual units. What, did one guy fuck you both up? Are you kidding me? Ay, ay, ay. 3 minutes. I see Hawk is doing the countdown here. That box finally falls through the map. I mean, they've cleared out most of the AO. Now they just need to be... They need to be on inventory looting and trying to find stuff. Or at the very least, looting bodies. That's why I haven't been deleting them. Killing me, Smalls. 2 minutes, yep. Being right on it. Looks like David's found one of these crates. He's trying to fire off in the smoke. That might have actually... Did that bloodlust Andrew, or is that his body just ragged on? Fell down the stairs. Alright, otherwise it looks like David is actually doing this objective properly. He's going to start looting this crate. It doesn't matter what they fill it with. They just need to fill it so they can fill up some of these boxes. But at this rate, they're not going to be able to get a full arsenal to use in future ops, so they're going to have to do an op like this again. Fine, because they only have a minute with it. Before, yep, 60 seconds till we mobilize U.S. forces. So it looks like he actually just loaded up the crate in the frickin' truck, which is what I was kind of expecting them to do anyway. Yeah, this tank's gonna be fucked, though, because they hit it with an AT round. 30 seconds. Helicopters will start spinning up at 1:30. We will, however, send over the Abrams. Boom, 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 boom.
Roger.
Boom, 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 boom.
Ready for orders.
Maybe because you're glitched out? I don't fucking know.
On the way. Solid copy. Ready. Ready.
We'll just send them individually then. Abrams,
On the way.
mobilize. You can't be this bumble fucking retarded. There we go. Spewing up now. And it's 1:30. All right, let's do it.
On the way.
How long of a boot up do you freaking need?
Understood?
U.S. is back. Back again. Sending cavalry. You're kind of fucked. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? So they've been spending this entire time. Northern has re-kitted himself as an engineer to get this damn thing fixed. And now it's about to be a fucking mess. So David, I don't know where he is, but he needs to take whatever. I think he's actually come back with a Vic. Maybe? Yeah, he came back and now he's unloading the Vic. There we go. Alright, here comes America. It's 1:30. They've been on this server for an hour and a half. I mean, there was AA in the base. We saw Strellas. We saw rockets. They can be shot down, but...
Yeah, I'm getting my medical stuff.
Oh, they actually wounded this guy. Good for them.
Hold additional bandit right 4 o'clock, 15 miles, slightly high, hold as well. Right 4, spike 130 close.
Caution, maximum speed.
I love those things. Get the internal radio chatters that actually sounds like they're trying to mobilize.
Caution, maximum speed.
Yeah, jihadis are kinda fucked now. But now we can do our cast strikes. So I'm here at anti-Taliban HQ and we're listening into their comms as they take on the Taliban. As you can see, the Taliban have cute little vehicles and have caused a bit of damage. But so far, they have not really been able to do their objective. And now we're about to witness what happens when that happens. Now, I don't know exactly what these buttons mean, but when these choppers spew around, they're gonna cause a lot of pain. So now we see her kinda decent getting line up the shot. And now we also have the tanks coming in. And you see, that's just an example of what happens to the Taliban. Yeah, that's why I normally don't like using that feature. It's because it does desync the shit out of everything. So they actually decreased one of the Abrams. And they've taken this tank as well. Alright, I'm gonna get in the driver's seat and manually command this guy, because you're fucking retarded right now. Let's get out of your little tactical bush. And let's take this puppy out. Boom! Northern, Excel, Makarov. Alright. Ah. You can hear a hot mic. This has been an episode of Taliban Hunter. Now we're gonna try to get the jihadis back to do a debrief. And Rucker was kind of taken down. So now I am gonna try to do an airstrike. on those running infantry.
You found the enemy.
Oh shit.
And it looks like I got them.
Just got fucking bombed.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Now, they're not understanding what fall back means, so I guess we're just gonna keep using the drone.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Also, to all of you, thank you for the falls. Alright, let's go to debrief. So we got 1 crate of supplies out of like 8.
Yay!
Congrats.
You know, 50 cal technicals. Don't play the fucking block here.
I'm gonna pick it up. I'm not gonna select
hear
the
me?
trigger.
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, now I can hear you too. Good. What are we waiting on?
Alright, so we're gonna debrief now because America showed up. It's been an hour and a half.
Let's give him
And
a warm
we've done
welcome,
like
shall we?
3-4 assaults and it hasn't gone too well. So first off, I'm gonna kill all the idiots that are still running into the AO because I just told everyone to fall back.
Do I get my 72 virgin goats?
No, you don't. Fine.
Yes! 70 virgin goats!
There. Alright, please don't actually shoot them because that'll provoke America to show up. But here's the deal. First assault, I get why you let me just debrief. It's based on what happened. I get what you were trying to do with that distraction. However, it was closer to the American base. So who do you think's gonna show up? The Americans.
That's the whole point.
I get it. It did delay them. I gave them a 10-minute longer delay, but they this was meant to be mainly Afghani, but still I like the logic there. That was pretty good. But that other assault where you went on the hill, the other group kind of got fucked.
You capture us executing the civilians.
Yeah, that was that's gonna probably get me banned from YouTube. Thank you for the follow. Other than that, the other assaults, yeah, I mean, you just gotta, stick together, keep moving, and don't separate, because otherwise you kind of get yourselves fucked, you know what I mean?
What are you killing them for? It feels better when they're alive.
Guys, wait, what?
Ignore that stuff.
Guys, I told you, if you keep shooting, you're gonna fucking provoke the frickin' US troops, and I don't want to die. Anyway, anyone have anything cool to say?
We killed our own goats? Excuse me?
Alright.
Oh god!
Anyway, I'm the Taliban hunter, and thank you for playing. Just put a charge down. For fuck's sake. I'm totally not trying to get an establishing shot.
That's 100% worth
Warning, critical damage.
Oh, they hit me with a frickin' AT-4. That's cute. Alright. And that was the end of the campaign.
Warning,
Yes.
critical damage.
Watch this. I'm an asshole, though.
Warning, critical damage. Warning, critical damage.
Oh, look, we saved it.
Caution, maximum speed.
Alright, let's end this scenario. Alright, guys. I will see you in 3 hours and... Well, no, it's 1:40, so math-wise. 2 hours and 20 minutes. We're going to play around with Unsun. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching this dumb little parody. Go operate operationally, and take care.